Hi everyone, David here from daviddumaiaudio.com, and in this video, I'd like to show you guys how I like to set up my DAW whenever I'm working on monster sounds, monster roars, or just creating some creature sound design. So let's jump into my project and I'll show you guys how I like to set it up. All right, so I'm just starting with a clean slate here. Up here, just what I always have for my whenever I have my project open. It's just my markers, signature track, and tempo track. But apart from that, we'll start from scratch here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do an audio track, and this is just going to be my microphone input. So it's going to be a mono configuration because it's just my microphone, and output to stereo, and I'm just going to add that track. All right, so here's my track. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 3 or 4 different send effects. So what these do is I like to think of whenever I'm working on sound design, especially creature sounds or something like that, I'll split up my sounds into frequencies that I want to work on. So I'll do 3 for the sake of this video, but so we'll do 3 different sound effects. So configuration, we'll do stereo still. And so here I can choose, it doesn't really matter what I choose for my for the plugin that I'm going to put in here. I'm just going to put the whatever pitch driver plugin I have that comes with Nuendo here, and I'm just going to put that in there. So add track, and here it is. So I'm just going to keep this up here. Actually, I don't even need it. I'm just going to put it up there for now. Okay. So now I'm just going to open up my thing here. Actually, I'll show you guys the full mixer here so you guys can see it. Okay, so this is the mixer. And so you can see this is my microphone here, and it's sending a copy of my voice. It's going to send it to this channel here, and then a copy of that is going to go to the output. So what I like to do now is I turn off my voice, and here I can just bring down the pitch, let's say, bring up the spatial. Let's say I do something like that. So for my voice, let's set this thing up so it's mono in, no bus. It's actually this one here. Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Now you can hear it. Now it should be going through, where is it here? Through, from the mic into this channel. Right, so let's have a listen to that. So now you can hear it. Check, 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 check. I can even bring, yeah, I'm just gonna keep it like that. This down a little bit. Okay, so there's that. So now what I'll do, let's take that off. So now what I'll do is I will, I might keep that there, and maybe that'll be like my bass, my lower frequency track. So now I'll add another track. So let's add another sound effect track, and let's choose a different sound effect this time. Let's choose something like the voice designer, and let's call it voice. So I'll actually call it mid layer because this is going to be my mid frequency layer. Now I can work on this one. So if I check here, check. So what I'm going to do, so I'm just going to mute the pitch driver one. Now only we should hear is this one here. So let's play around with this. Let's bring the format up like this. Maybe I want it robotic sounding. Probably not. Let's do like this. There you go. Interesting. There you go. So this might be it. So I can go like that. And this might be my sound. Now, what I like to do when I'm doing this is I'll actually put multiple different plugins on top of each other here. So I might put something like, let's see, what do we have that we can put on here? So we can put some of this. Let's see here. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Yeah. Check, 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 check. All right. Let's try Spectre here. All right, so hopefully you can see how this is starting to shape up. And now let's add one more track, and this can be like my higher frequency track. So let's see. Let's do something like a phaser or a chorus or something like this. Add. So now what I'm going to do is before I do that, I'm actually going to put an EQ right before it and just cut out all the lows because I won't need them. I'm just going to go like this. Check. Maybe a little too much. Let's bring it down like this. Check. Right. Okay. Check. Yeah. All right. Now I might add something like distortion up here. Let's see what we got. Let's bring this in. Let's distort it. Check. And maybe I'll pitch it. So I'll do another pitch driver up here. And now I can bring it up. All right, so now let's hear all of them together and see what we got. Let's add another EQ here. Check. Check. All right, so hopefully you have an idea of how you can do that now. And of course, I'm just doing some simple pitch shifting. I'm not trying anything too crazy just for this tutorial, not to experiment too far out of my comfort zone. But what you could do is, for each layer, you could add something unique to that layer, or like a unique characteristic or sound to that layer. So like right now I'm just doing 3 to emulate the low, the mids, and the highs. And then, you can do something like a little clicky layer or something like that, and that could be just like one layer, and that could be just an extra touch to your sound or whatever it is you want to add. So hopefully this gives you an idea of how you could set up your DAW for doing some complex creature sound design or voice design for characters and things like that. If you haven't seen my video from last week I did a video on what I thought is the ultimate voice designer and monster creation for audio software. So I use it all the time for creating monster sounds and things like that. So I'll put in a link in the description to that video. And hopefully, if you don't have that software, you can always do it this way with your DAW. And it's just it's not as flexible, but you can still get some nice sounds out of it. So hopefully this helps you guys out, and you can set up your DAW to create some cool monster sounds. So that's it for this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.